So I made a survey from church sisters, okay? And the survey is, why do you people always say no to our fellow church brothers? What is happening? The church sisters are saying no. The club sisters are saying no. So who exactly will our brothers marry? And then I gathered some facts, some of the assumptions they have about church brothers. If you're a church brother or you just want to enjoy this video, please stay back so that you understand why church sisters, most church sisters, do not say yes to church brothers. Let's jump right into today's video. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Tunuba Inua. If this is your first time being here, you're welcome. If this is not your first time being here, you already know that I love you so much. Thank you for always and always coming back. So today, from the topic, you already know what we are doing. I will be sharing with you what I gathered. Don't roast me. I gathered them from our fellow church sisters. So if any of these assumptions is wrong, then sorry, it's coming from them, not from me. I only brought it out so that our church brothers can listen to me, listen to all the assumptions that church sisters have about them or normal sisters have about them, in order for them to change if there is any way they can change. All right, so let's jump right into today's video. So the first thing they told me is that most of these church brothers want to change everything about you, especially your way of dressing. And this is not to say that you're actually dressing indecently, but even in the decent way that you're dressing, they still want to change it. They will tell you they prefer more of gowns. Please stop wearing skirts. Don't braid your hair. I prefer this one. I do this. Come on guys, I don't know if this is actually true, but a lot of sisters told me that most church brothers want to change everything about you, that if you're ready to be in a relationship with a church brother, you will find it difficult to still stick to what you believe in, because a lot of them would bring down their opinions and they'll be strict on it. They don't even want to hear anything. It's either we go on this path or you will be assumed to be unsubmissive. I know these church brothers have something about submission. I don't know if they are misinterpreting subjection for submission, but a lot of them assume that immediately they tell you you must do this and then you refuse to do it, they actually just assume that you are not submissive or you're not going to be a good wife and all. So please, church brothers, this is the first point, and a lot of sisters actually spoke about this. So if you know you are guilty of that thing, please know the difference between submission and subjection, because a lot of people used to impose things. They assume that the lady is just a robot. Of course, you have to be submissive to your husband and you have to start practicing it in the relationship. You don't just become submissive overnight when you get married. True. But at the same time, you also have to know that these ladies have a life. These ladies have their likes and dislikes. If you're going to marry a woman and you're forcing her to do everything your way without you sacrificing also as the man for her to also enjoy some part of it, then it is not submission, my brother. It is subjection. You just want a robot that you get married to, not a wife that has feeling or can voice out her opinion. That is the first point. Let's move to the second one. The second one, which is very funny, is that most church brothers now, in the context of marriage, they believe that love making is actually for procreation only. By that, I mean that they believe that love making is only for giving birth to children. I personally know this person that always used to say, forgive me, I'm going to be a little bit raw, but then I have to say it, we are gisting, right? So I know this person that will tell you that the female mammary gland, that is the breast, is actually meant for your child and not for the husband. So he will practically tell you that any man who is using his wife's breast for his satisfaction is going to hellfire. I know someone like this one. I wasn't told. I know someone that preaches that. So a lot of church sisters actually complained that in marriage, in the context of marriage, now this is coming from my married sisters, They said the men are not after their satisfaction, they're just after giving birth to children. That is it. So whether the woman is satisfied or she's not satisfied, whatever, they just believe that every other thing is a sin. Let's just do this and give birth. It's just for children. It's not for pleasure. It's not for you to be happy. Nothing. It's just for children. That's all. So you find that they do term a lot of things as a sin. This one is a sin. Things like maybe foreplay before the main action is a sin, and all of that. I wouldn't know because I'm not married yet, but this is one of the major reasons why. In fact, someone told me that she regrets marrying her husband because her husband doesn't believe in a lot of things. He just believes that love making is for them to give birth to children. So whether she's satisfied or not, he doesn't care. If she asks him, baby, okay, please, can you do this for me? He will say, no, it's a sin. Everything, no, is a sin. Okay, so I don't know. If you have that kind of mentality, just know that our church sisters are watching people from behind. And you might never get someone to tell you yes. So I hope you all are listening to me. Church brothers, are you online? Please listen to me. Oh. The third thing they said is that church brothers do not know how to dress. A lot of church brothers. And this is so funny because I know a lot of people that don't know how to dress. I'm not even going to argue about this point at all. Because, hey, if you see the way some church brothers are dressing, thank God for the swaggish kind of church brothers that we have these days. Holy Ghost suits, anointed, shoes well polished, very sharp and all that. But my dear, if you jam some church brothers, you will not want to see, you will not want to walk with them on the road. To be honest, the way they would drag their talking to their chests is as if Jesus is coming back today in the evening. To be honest, church brothers have to do a lot when it comes to dressing. They have to upgrade. Cleanliness is next to godliness. It is the Bible that said so. It's not us. So this idea of you not brushing your head, putting Bible under your armpit with all seriousness and walking with slippers that is very dusty, it is not what Jesus taught us. Please, my brothers, know how to dress. Know how to do color combination. All this era of yellow long sleeve on top of purple trouser and green slippers, it has gone, please. It has gone. We are not in the stone age. Now, spiritual people should look sharper than those people in the world. We are children of God. They should not be teaching us how to do things. We should show them how to do things. Thank God for sharp and very elegant looking brothers. People like Minister GUC. I love the way that man dresses. So please, it is not a sin for you to dress well. Brothers, nobody is saying you should dress like the people of the world, but be decently dressed. Wear your fine suits. If it is just too long sleeve you have, make sure you wash it very well, iron it, look sharp and all. But all this idea of you really trying to dress in a certain way to proclaim, like to show that you're coming from the kingdom of God, is misinterpreted, to be honest. Because there is a way you would dress and still look nice without you compromising your standard. Okay, so please take note of that. The fourth thing is that most of them are less tolerant. What they told me, I said, don't roast me. I went on a research, okay? So the fourth thing that church sister said is that church brothers are less tolerant. They do not tolerate nonsense. Everything looks like a sin to them. Sister, don't rub powder. Powder is a sin. Sister, don't rub, please and please. I know some of my beautiful FCS sisters. I finished from ABU Zaria. I was a member of FCS, and I know some of my beautiful FCS sisters who are Deeper Life members who do not wear earrings, they don't wear wigs, they don't wear trousers. But men, these girls are beautiful, even much more beautiful than the ladies that wear wigs. This is what I'm talking about. You do not have to compromise your standard if you don't do some things, but there is a way you can look without looking tattered. Okay, so a lot of sisters said that church brothers are less tolerant. Everything looks like a sin to them. You buy a shoe of 5,000 naira. What happened? Is there no shoe of 1,000 naira? That remaining 4,000, there is a project in church that you can go and put the money in. And all that. It's actually funny. I just came here to gist today, okay? But then it's actually the truth. A lot of church brothers do that. They are less tolerant. They are stiff. They are rigid. That is what the sisters told me. But I know a few actually. I know some people that are actually rigid, and they you cannot, you dare not argue with them. Anything they say is final. Just like I said, they believe in this submission very well, and they neglect the part of love your wife. It is part of the love that makes you to sacrifice some things for her also. I'm not talking about sinful sacrifices, but as long as it is not something that displeases God, the part of the love should also allow you to sacrifice for her. But they are so strict on the submission, and they forget their own responsibility of love. So anything, if they tell you, please stop rubbing lip gloss, and you refuse to stop rubbing lip gloss, you are trying to tell them that, but rubbing lip gloss is actually not the thing, you will end up being an enemy, because at the end of the day it will look as if you are unsubmissive, or you're not going to be a good wife. That is the ideology that a lot of them have. So the fifth thing that our sisters told me is that most church brothers are perceived to be stingy. In fact, I saw a picture recent that someone posted. It's a chat between she and a brother, and then she saved the brother's name as "Have you eaten?" and she screenshotted the chat. Immediately the brother said, "Hello, how are you doing?" She said she's not fine. He now asked what happened. "Have you eaten?" Because he's always asking her, "Have you eaten?" without ever trying to tell her, let me take you out, or let me send you something for you to actually go and eat. A lot of church brothers, and this is why you will hear many people saying, church sisters are following people of the world and all that. If the lady is too extravagant, then she's not even a child of God in the first place. I'm not advising anybody to be extravagant, but at the same time, you should know that stinginess is not a fruit of the spirit. Now, I'm even talking about both the ladies and the guys. Even the ladies, know how to pamper your partner in relationship, okay? But for the guys, please, if you will carry her for yahoo for 30 minutes, allow her to trek round inside school, and you cannot buy bottled water for her 100 naira, it is wrong. This is one of the reasons why you see a lot of girls assuming that, okay, church brothers are very stingy. It's better I go with my brothers that will take me to Chicken Republic, take me to go and eat fish and all of that. See, it is not a sin to spend money on your spouse. I am not saying that you should do it extravagantly, and I am not advising anybody to run. See, in fact, if she's not advising you to save, if all she's doing is eating your money, run away from that sister. But at the same time, there is a way you will show her that I will take care of you in marriage. Please stop being stingy. I beg you, stop being stingy. Stop having this assumption that any wristwatch that is more than 1,000 naira is extravagance. It's a lie. Please buy good things, especially if you have the money. Buy good things if you can afford them, as long as whatever you're doing is not in the context of being extravagant. Please stop being stingy. Church brothers church brothers, don't carry that sister, take her around school, just allow her to be sitting down and be panting, and you cannot buy her drink. Abeg, I'm advocating for my sister now. If you're coming from my Facebook page, you will hear my gender. They wanted to roast me. They said all I'm talking about is, ladies, be patient with whatever your fiance give you or whatever your spouse give you. Don't run him down and all that. I'm teaching the men to be lazy. So now this is me saying it on YouTube. You cannot be stingy to the woman you want to marry. Please and please. Because there are a lot of men that are doing competition. Honor. I'm even saying this with all elegance. Yes, I'm defending my sisters now. We came to roast you people. And I came on behalf of them to roast you people. So please and please, please, okay, on a serious note now, stop being stingy. Stop being stingy. If you can afford something, please, buying things that are good is not a sin. Thank you. The sixth thing they said, which is actually the last on my list, is that most church guys are very unromantic. They don't know how to compliment their partners. If she makes a new hair, they don't even recognize, they don't even take notes of it and all that. And this is actually true. A lot of guys, me, I will defend this point, because I know a lot of people that if you like post 100 pictures, they are never going to tell you, you look good. It's only when they see your friends, all the guys are saying, you look good and all that, then they will now end up saying, you look good, so that because it looks like somebody wants to snatch you away from them. Please, church brothers, Do better in this aspect. Do better, I beg you, in the name of God. If this girl is looking beautiful when she's out of the hostel, now I'm talking because most of these church brothers are usually like FCS and all that. If he's at home, yes, youth fellowship and all that. The moment she's coming out, if you see that, wow, this girl is looking exceptionally beautiful today, she should be beautiful all the time, yeah. But if you see that she's looking exceptionally beautiful today, please tell her, wow, you look so sweet, you look nice, I love your dress, you smell nice, I love your perfume, you changed your hair and all that. This is one of the things that people of the world seem to do better in, because the moment the guy sights you, fine girl, oh my god, you're so pretty, little wonder one week chat can make your girlfriend to start cheating if she doesn't know God. Because those guys have already mastered the art of praising ladies, of sweet mouthing them. So please don't lose your girlfriends to people who are not believers in quote, simply because you cannot compliment your woman. A lot of women, their love language is words of affirmation. They want to hear that they are beautiful all the time. And to think that a lot of women actually deal with body issues, they feel like they are not fine, or there's something wrong, their hand is really not okay, their complexion is not okay, they feel they are not facially beautiful, they don't have fine curves. So the moment you're telling them, you're beautiful and all that, it gives her this healthy self-esteem that, okay, I'm actually fine. So please do not put her in this space whereby she'll make a new hair that is fine. You will see her immediately. The first thing you say is, oh yeah, let's go for prayer meeting. Cover this here now. Only you give her head tie. Cover this here now. And then when she now goes out after the prayer meeting, she meets a random guy that will tell her, wow, beautiful, your hair is nice, where did you make it? If you're not careful, if that thing happened 2 or 3 times, you start receiving notification that can we go on a break, I'm tired. And it's not her fault. Nobody wants to be in a marriage that should not be appreciated. Nobody wants to marry you and at the end of the day you cannot, tell her that she is beautiful. Sometimes it's not about cheating. Sometimes some I'm not justifying cheating in any way. Cheating is a sin, it's wrong. But sometimes we are the ones that are pushing people to sin intentionally. So please be very careful. So this is what my church sister said I should come and tell you. It is not me that formulated it. I went on a research and they said it. I am only a messenger. Please don't roast me. I'm only a messenger. My sisters, have I said everything? If there is anything that you think I have not said, please put it down in the comment section so that they will read the ones that they did not hear from me. Also, the church brothers, if there is any assumption that you think is wrong or is over exaggerated, please put it down in the comment section below. Overall, I pray that we're going to change for the better. I pray that if there is any brother that is doing any of these things, he is going to change. But generally speaking, I must say, church sisters, listen to me, I must say that no matter what, these church brothers are still the best. I'm not talking about church brothers now that do not know God. I'm talking about people who genuinely know God, people who genuinely love Him, okay? So when you're comparing them with people of the world, when you look at all those problems that you've mentioned that you do not like about them, if you compare it to what the people of the world are doing, all the cheating, the drinking, the beating, violence, domestic violence and all that, you prefer to be with a man that has these negative qualities than for you to be with a child of the world that will be beating you, cheating on you, and all that, drinking, coming back home drunk and all that. So overall, there is no human that is perfect, but please let us ensure that we are working towards perfection. All right, so till I come your way again, stick to this channel. If you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe. Like this video if this was helpful. Sisters, if I said your mind, please like this video, okay, and help me share with your friends as well. Thank you so much. I love you all. Till I see you all in my next video. Love you.